Yeah, so finding a comfortable seat. And we'll start with some pranayama today. And I have my tinctures here. I used them earlier this morning and they weren't a ferocious sound. I've been putting off using them since we've been on Zoom, just because everybody's microphones and audio is different. So if the sound doesn't sound appealing to you, would just raise your hand. So that sounds okay. So I'll use those. I used to use them, in the studio after Shavasana. So we'll use those after Shavasana symbol to kind of, wake up a little and come to a seat. So we'll have those today. So that's for now. Let's just find that seat. Grounding down. You're outside working in the garden today, in the earth. Now feel yourself supported by that earth you were tilling and tending to, with such expectation and that eagerness. And feel that below you. And as we connect with our natural breath, just feeling our energy settle, maybe feeling it move, however it is on display today, just let it be there. And now as you breathe your natural breath, perhaps adding on the mantra, so hum, just saying it to yourself. We don't have to say it out loud, but the inhale is so. We hear the mantra, hum, on the exhale. Perhaps bringing in our Ujjayi pranayama. An audible inhale and exhale with the mouth closed. And then either letting go of your Ujjayi breath or perhaps keeping it with your movement as we inhale, arms to the sky. And you could exhale, arms come down. Keep the eyes closed as we inhale, maybe the Ujjayi breath, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms out like a T. Feel your arms out. Notice where they are in space just by feeling and perceiving. Exhale, bring the hands together in front. Inhale up to the sky. And exhale, bring the arms down to the earth. Up to the sky, inhale. Now exhale, bring the hands to the knees. Perhaps sinking back into Ujjayi. Let's make our way into downward facing dog, breathing normally as we move, just natural breath. And when we get into that downward facing dog, maybe finding that ocean breath again. Just maybe arriving in downward facing dog. Nowhere to go, we're just right here, we're present. Let's inhale, roll it forward, finding our plank pose. Exhale, lower down that right knee. And then inhale, lift the left leg up so the left leg is long behind us. And our hands plant. Yeah, now send the left leg across the mat so it's behind us in the right corner. And then just rock back and forth. The right knee is down and the left foot goes forward and back. Opening up the back of the left leg. And then bring the left leg back to the middle. Lower that knee. And then let's send the right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, cross it over to the corner of the left mat, and then we'll rock back and forth. We can always come onto our fists if our wrists feel a little strained. Back and forth. We'll inhale to bring that right knee in, down to the earth. And now from here, let's bring the left knee out to the side. So we're grounding with our hands on our knee. Our right leg comes out, our left leg is if we were bringing it onto a box. Then exhale, bring it in towards the ground, hover on the ground, lift it out to the side, and then back in. One more time, out to the side. A third one, breathe in. Notice the spine, the belly button, and then lower the knee down. Let's find downward facing dog, hands plant, toes roll back, heels reach for the ground, and maybe we find our Ujjayi breath. Our awareness, noticing our energy here. How does that subtle body feel? Exhale, lower down the knees to the earth again. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And then we're going to bring that right knee out to the side. So we'll inhale, lift the knee out to the side. And exhale, lower it down. Hover it in the middle. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, down. Inhale, out to the side. Good. Exhale, lower down. And this time, place that knee on the ground. Bring the hands kind of under the fingertips so we can bring that left knee forward. Let's rise up to Anjaneyasana. Oh. Reaching for the sky, kind of coming off of that kind of crunched position. We're not even crunched, we're just feeling the expansion as we lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, frame the foot as we step the right foot forward at the front of the mat. Breathing in and out in our forward fold. Now bring the feet maybe mat distance apart, wider than hip distance. Let's sit down in our Malasana. Our yogic squat. Gaze can be down if we want to ground a little bit. If we want to feel a little more light, lift the head and the gaze towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, reach that left hand to the ground, the right hand up towards the sky. Maybe glancing towards that right thumb or down towards the left thumb to ground. And exhale, bring the hands together at the heart. Breathing in. Exhale, open the hands again. Right hand towards the ground, left hand to the sky. A gentle twist in our yogic squat. And exhale, hands come together. Elbows compress those knees away. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Send the hips up and heel toe the feet in. Ground into the right foot, step the left foot back onto the ball of the foot, then lower down. Coming into our Anjaneyasana on the other side. Grounding with the eyes towards the earth or lifting the eyes up to the heavens if we're gonna bring in a little more, say, space or expansion if we're not feeling like we need to ground so much, if we don't feel anxious. We can lift our eyes up. Let's exhale to frame the front foot, curl the left toes under, find downward facing dog again. Let's be here for 5 breaths. Maybe our Ujjayi breath meets us here. We don't have to be still in downward facing dog just because we're here for 5 breaths. We can move the legs, we can move the arms. One more breath in. Exhale, let's step the left foot forward, followed by the right foot. We fold at the top and then bend the knees and rise to stand. And we'll float the arms to the side. At the top, we roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Taking a moment to ground the feet. Notice the knees, where the knees are in space. Notice the hips, notice the shoulders. Feel the elbows kind of hanging from the shoulders. Let's lift our arms to the sky, elbows above the shoulders now. Sit back, Utkatasana, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist over towards the right. Maybe the knees, try to keep the knees side by side. You can bring that elbow to the knee like you just did, or you can open up the arms just in space. If your elbow's on your knee, you can open the arms up. Kind of like our Malasana, arms open like we just did. Any variation. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the heart back to the middle. Arms out like a T or up towards the sky or in prayer, wherever you find them. Let's ground into the right foot. Lift the left foot up. And now step the left foot back and lift the arms up to the sky, crescent lunge. If you need to ground a little bit, bring the hands to the hips. Or you can lift the arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let's fold it forward. Frame the foot or bring the hands to the ground. Let's step into the right foot, lift the left foot to sky. Standing splits, inhale. You exhale, ground that left foot, bend the knee, and then rise up, crescent lunge. Good, inhale. Exhale, fold, frame that front foot. Let's tick-tock up to that standing splits again. Reaching the left foot to sky, the right foot is grounded in the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, lower that left foot down, the right leg bends, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Maybe finding opposite elbows if that feels good, or just hands to the hips to open up the chest. And now step that left foot forward, maybe just a little bit. Pivot that heel down. So the toes maybe face forward, or they're facing out towards the long edge. And then we'll exhale to fold and hinge at the waist. Variation of humble warrior. Exhale. Breathing in. And exhale to press the right foot down as we lift the chest up, shoulders over the hips. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg, reach the arms to the sky. Parsvottanasana. Fold it forward, reaching for the ground, maybe that shin with the hands. Nice, inhale. Now on an exhale, reach or kind of bend that knee forward. Let's come right into our standing splits. The hands can come forward to the earth. The left foot reaches up to sky. Now exhale, place that left foot next to the right. So now we're in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up to sky. And exhale, Tadasana. Amen. Our exhale sends us into Utkatasana, chair pose, any variation with the arms. Inhale. Now exhale, twist towards the left. The knees stay side by side. And then open up either the arms wide, or you can bring that elbow on the outside of the knee and find your twist. And if a twist isn't really in your ball game today, then just keep the heart forward. And maybe it's just a tiny little movement in the hips. It doesn't have to be that grand opening to the other side. And then exhale, bring the hands into the heart, face forward, inhale. Exhale, ground into the left foot, lift the right foot up. Now step it back, crescent lunge, arms up, or maybe pointing towards the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, let's fold forward, fingertips reach forward, and then let's rise again. Inhale. Now step the right foot forward just a little bit, straighten that front leg, setting up for our Parsvottanasana. Breathe in. And exhale, maybe the arms grab behind the back. And then we'll fold it forward over Parsvottanasana. Surrendering here, breathe in. Exhale. Now bend that knee just a little bit to rise up. Heart hovering over the hips. Bend the front leg. Maybe the right foot needs to come back a little bit, and we'll come into our humble warrior. Breathe in. And then exhale, bow over that thigh. Maybe the elbow, or excuse me, the shoulder coming on the inside of that knee, or the chest can hover over the top. Breathing in and out. Really strong right leg. Even though there's definitely a lot of strength in the left leg, the right leg also helping us ground. Exhale, rise up, maybe straightening that front leg as we do, ending in our pyramid stance at the top. Release the hands, maybe bring them up to the sky. Fold it forward over that straight leg, Parsvottanasana once again. And now shift that weight forward. Let's find the standing splits. Hands come forward. Right leg comes to the sky. And now exhale, bring that right foot down. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Nice. Exhale, folding forward. That left leg can bend. And then we can straighten it out as we reach the right foot to sky. And then bring that foot down, bending the leg as we rise back. Crescent lunge. Exhale, folding forward, standing splits one last time. The toe reaches up, the front leg straightens. Inhale. And now exhale, step it back. Ground that foot. Bring the arms up to the sky. Pivot the right heel down. Now pivot the left foot towards the long edge. Bring the hands down to meet at the sides. So the feet face the long edge of the mat. Ground through the feet. Breathing in. And now tilt that pelvis so they shift back. The sits bones reach back. And then the heart reaches forward. Let's fold towards the earth. Wide-legged forward fold. The toes can point towards the corners of the mat, or they can kind of point towards each other in, or they can just point towards the long edge. And now the wider your feet are, the closer your head is going to come to the ground, and you might feel it in different spots of your legs. So maybe this morning, kind of explore feet together, hands under the heart, feet kind of wide. Yeah, and just kind of see what feels good for the body today. Kind of playing around, you can bring the hands towards the long edge of the mat where the toes face, or maybe reach them back through the legs and reach towards the long edge of the mat where the heels are facing. So lots of variations and just a different experience in relationship with the shape. And now adjusting your feet however you need to so you can bend your knees and slowly begin to rise. You can reach the arms all the way up or maybe to the hips. Really nice job. Now let's bring our arms out like a T for our extended mountain pose. Let's reset. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Let's pivot the right foot towards the short edge of the mat. Bend the knee. And then let's straighten that knee. And then bend it. And then straighten. And now bend it and pause at the bottom. Then sweep the arms out and glance over that front right hand, over that middle finger. And now exhale, send the left hand down the leg and the right arm goes up for sky. Maybe the right arm reaches all the way over the head, maybe it just reaches up. Exhale, bring the right hand towards the right foot, the left hand comes to sky. Now if a bind might be in your day today, bring that left hand behind the back. So the back of the left hand is kind of resting on the back of the low back. The right elbow comes on the inside of that right knee, and the right hand floats under, and maybe that left hand comes down, the right hand comes up, and maybe they find each other behind us. And if we have a strap can always be helpful. Or we can just have the hands in that position even if they don't reach. Just another variation to open the chest. Now exhale, release the hands carefully. Bring the right hand on the inside of the foot, left arm to sky. And then we'll exhale to come up. Maybe the right leg is giving us some feedback. It's really active. Straighten that leg, bring the hands to the hips, pivot the right foot forward again. And then exhale to pivot the left foot towards the short edge, bend that left leg. Pull the shoulders back, maybe open up the hips so that right hip kind of goes towards the long edge of the mat behind us. And the left towards the long edge behind us. Bring the arms out. Find that knee in the right spot in the front. And then we'll straighten the leg. And then bend. Maybe the Ujjayi breath making its way back into the space. Bending and straightening. The next time that leg is bent, bring the right hand down the back of the leg, left arm reaching up, maybe over the head or just straight to the sky. And then exhale, bring the left hand on the inside of the leg, the right arm can go up to the sky. And then maybe the back of the right hand comes to the low back. Maybe we bring that left hand closer to the ground, the left elbow underneath the hamstring, bring the hand back. Maybe the hands find each other behind us. We want to open the chest. So if our chest is kind of scrunching together, we don't want that. We want to keep the heart open. Now exhale, release the hands. Let one go up, one go down. Find our shoulders over our hips and again, breathe in. Now exhale, bring hands to the hips. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat. So both feet face the same direction. Breathe in. Exhale, step the back foot forward and sit in our chair. Exhale. Now in our chair, bring our hands to our heart so we can heel toe the feet wide again. Bring the toes so they face the corners. And then drop those sits bones down. Malasana again. Breathing in and out in our malasana. Exhale, gently bring the hands kind of up towards the face so that arms no longer touch the legs. Now walk the hands behind us, lean back into the hands, walk the hands back, bring the feet in. Let's find a reverse tabletop for just a couple breaths, lifting the hips up, drop the head back. The glutes drive those hips up, yeah. So feel the glutes active. And then exhale, lower down everything to the ground. Sits bones, glutes, backs of the legs. And then let's rest with our hands in prayer, the legs out long. Let the legs be lazy and effortless. Feet can fall out or in. No effort, except that core kind of keeping us seated. Maybe feeling Ujjayi breath in. And then exhale, bring the hands to the side of the body. Left foot flexes towards the face. Draw the right foot in towards the left thigh. So the right knee is out. Left leg is long. Right foot is in towards the thigh. Now it won't be probably too much of a little twist, but just kind of move that heart so it's like beaming over the big toe of the left leg. And depending on if the left leg is kind of out to the side or in more, is going to see where that heart goes. But lift the arms to the sky. On an exhale, those shoulder blades sink down, sits bones sink down. Again, kind of rooting down into that earth. And then exhale, draw that heart towards the thigh, towards that kind of right foot. Hands reach towards the left foot. And just pause when you feel a sensation in the back or the back of the legs. Now let's exhale to bring that left elbow maybe on top of the thigh or that left knee, and open the right arm to sky. Maybe glance up at that right arm. Now exhale, bring that right hand behind us. Place the hand on the ground, lift the left arm to sky. Maybe glance up at that left thumb. And now exhale, bring the left hand back up. The right arm comes up to the sky again. So our arms reach to the sky. Bring the right leg in, send the right leg out. Draw the left foot to the inside of the thigh. Lower that left knee down. Adjust those sits bones. Flex the right foot. Beam the heart towards the right big toe. And then exhale to bring the heart towards the top of that right thigh. Hands reaching for the right foot as the heart melts to the leg. You can either keep the arms extended or you can place them on the thigh. But we're not going to round the chin in. We're going to have a nice kind of straight spine. And now exhale, kind of bring that right hand down so we kind of twist a little bit so the right arm can come on top of that leg and the left arm reaches up. Glance at the left arm. And now exhale, bring the left hand behind us down to the earth, right arm up. Now exhale, bring the arms together above the head. And now bring the hands to the side. Now gently recline back. Keep the legs right where they are. Maybe you have to wiggle your sits bones on the mat, but kind of lower the forearms, lower the back. And we're going to come right into a reclined tree on the left side. And exhale. All of your weight sinking into the back body. Letting go of any effort to breathe, to notice, just allowing ourselves to rest. And exhale, bring the left foot to the ground, send the left leg long, and then bring the right foot to the floor, maybe on the inside of that left leg, and then drop the knee out for reclined tree on the other side. on your own time, bringing that right knee to the sky and then bringing the right leg long for Shavasana. It is your practice. So maybe you want to stay in a reclined tree for the remainder of our asana practice, and maybe you want to find Shavasana. Letting go of any awareness of breath. No Ujjayi. If possible, don't even notice. And if we begin to notice anything, direct our awareness perhaps back to the mantra Om. The earth there with open arms to receive us, to support us in our growth. And our new beginning. without rush. Moving to one side. And pressing up to a seated position. In our seated position, feeling our natural breath in the body. Then we'll do a round of Kapalabhati for 30 breaths, and then a pause, then another round of Kapalabhati before we do our Nadi Shodhana. So let's breathe in and out, and breathe in, and then our forceful exhale. So 11, 12, 20, 8, 9, 30, inhale, hold, and then exhale. Feeling the natural breath. And then one more round of Kapalabhati on your own. And then after that, moving into Nadi Shodhana whenever you're ready. You can release your Nadi Shodhana whenever you're ready.
exhale. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om